video. This is Bobcat video. This is Bobcat video!
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Bacon Bobcats, today is Tuesday, December 19th, 2017. 2 more days until break. Today's Tuesday, and here's your Bobcat video. First of all, in sports news, the 7th grade basketball team earned a victory over Larson last night, 39-14. After trailing 10-7 at halftime, the Bobcats went on a 12-0 run to start the second half. Scoring for Baker were Damon Eubanks with 13, Mitchell Young and Ryan Chisholm each with 7, Nathan Lobo and Jason Kekenenzi each with 4, Martin Lefo scored 2 points, and Andrew Graziosi and Caleb Barron added 1 point each. Nice 7th grade win. 8th grade was not so great, though. Mr. Quinn will not even do the announcements today. He's still in shock and very upset. But the 8th grade team lost a heartbreaker last night, 33-32 to Lawson Middle School. And it was a tough one. A lot of turnovers and getting outscored 14-6 in the 4th quarter. The 8th graders lost a game that they thought they had. Scoring for Baker, though, leading the way were Andrew Anton with 11, Jonah Batado with 6, Nathan Reif and Anton Koch with 3 apiece, and then John July, Alex Justice, Roman Masillo, Sam Morris, each with 2, and Jacob Steiner added a free throw. So, too bad, guys. It was a tough loss, but hopefully we'll bounce back next time. Today, after school, is the annual Holiday Hoop Fest. The 7th and 8th graders will play in a 3-on-3 tournament against themselves to see who is the best 3-on-3 team today at practice. Remember that practice ends at 5 today because there's a band concert. And moving on from sports news, tomorrow after school is the big student versus staff volleyball game. The volleyball winners from the tournament will get to play against the staff team. Generally, the staff team dominates the students. Hopefully, the students will, score a couple points here or there to make it interesting. But you are allowed to come out and watch the game if you would like. In club news, some clubs coming up. Remember that today after school is Homework Help Club in the Media Center. So if you're involved in that, please come straight down to the Media Center after school. Tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, is Broadcast Club meeting. So all of you Broadcast Club kids come down to Lab 103 at 7:30 in the morning in Mr. Quinn's room 103. And you guys saw my rap debut on that PSA with Little Bobcat featuring Robert A. Bobcat. Well, now we are moving on to our next PSA. So we'll end the announcements today with our next PSA about watching the announcements. How ironic. Here it is. Enjoy and have a terrific Tuesday.
Wait, you didn't play the announcements. Oh, wow.
For goodness sake, I must say it. Just play it, don't delay it. The announcements are so important and I'm so beautiful. Please play them every day. It's a tragedy.
Some students don't know when the tryouts for sports are because their teachers do not play the announcements. Or let's say they really want to be part of a club, but they don't know when the club starts because their teachers don't play the announcement.
I missed the basketball tryouts, oh no! It's all because the teacher didn't play the announcements.
What happens if you had the best volleyball team but couldn't turn in the permission slips because your teacher didn't play the announcements and you were never able to play?
Play it, don't delay it!
Another reason to play it, don't delay it, is because announcements make school fun.
Play it, don't delay it!
Announcements are distractions. Even if the announcements were a distraction from learning, you could play them at the end, and they wouldn't be distracted in your class.
I forgot about them.
If you are a teacher and you forget to play the announcements, just post it on your wall, because announcements are important.
It's a waste of time.
Teachers, you have an extra time for the announcements. It does not waste time at all.
So you type in the website for Baker Middle School, and when you get there, you click on Baker Video Announcements and click on the latest announcement.
Don't you want to see these beautiful faces? Watch the announcements.